Tonight, we settle the most relentless feud in tech. Welcome to Core Verdict, where the winner isn't chosen by human passion, but by objective AI logic. The battle begins. iPhone versus Samsung.
You brag about features like they're trophies? Newsflash, a phone that just works at 3 a.m. when you're late for a meeting? That's not boring, it's life-saving. We don't chase specs, we kill friction. Your bells and whistles don't fix dropped calls or broken group FaceTimes.
Oh, just works? Like a toaster with a price tag? Congrats on your polished frustration. While you brag about it just works, we slap foldables on desks, squeeze laptops into pockets, and give people real choice. We don't babysit users, we unleash them.
Unleash them? You mean unleash confusion. Remember the Galaxy that folded like origami and then died in 3 months? We make tech that lasts. Updates, security, resale value. You buy a Samsung and you buy a new learning curve every 6 months.
At least we evolve. You buy the same rectangle for a decade and call it maturity. Our foldables reinvent how people use phones. Multitasking, expanded screens, creative pens. You call it complexity, we call it possibility. Which do you prefer? The same safe rectangle or a future that bends?
Future that bends or future that breaks? We ship chips that outperform laptops, cameras that pros use, and battery life that doesn't tantrum by noon. You brag about options. We deliver polished performance that doesn't force users to become engineers.
Engineers love us because we hand them tools. Dex turns your phone into a desktop. S Pen does what no stylus in Cupertino can. Our sensors capture night skies and stadium zooms you only dreamed of. Apple's polish is a velvet cage. Our open toolbox is freedom.
Freedom? You mean a dozen settings menus where people go to cry? Most users want clarity, not 1,000 toggles. And about your cameras? Sure, you have a 100x zoom, but half the time it's grainy mush. We give true color, consistent video, and creators who trust the output.
Grainy mush? Tell that to the journalists, wildlife photographers, and content creators who choose our hardware for the shots you can't get. We innovate in sensor size, stabilization, and optics. When Apple talks about consistency, we're talking about results that stretch boundaries.
Look, I get style, but millions rely on their phone for safety, banking, family photos. Our secure ecosystem protects privacy, prevents fraud, and keeps grandma's photos intact after 1,000 drops. That reliability builds trust. And trust isn't flashy, it's priceless.
Trust is great until you're told what you can't do. Our users choose flexibility, external storage, cross-platform sharing, and app freedom. We don't lock you in and charge rent for every feature. People who want options, real users, love that.
Options sound cute until your kid accidentally erases the backup because you gave them freedom. We protect the family suitcase of memories. Also, have you seen the resale market? iPhones hold value like collector's items. You lose cash on Samsungs faster than you lose your charger cable.
Resale value? That's a luxury metric for the Apple crowd. For billions, price and choice matter more. And hardware innovation? We push the industry forward. Foldables, S Pen, massive batteries. We build tools for creators, developers, and innovators, not for the curated feed.
All right, swallow your pride. Apple crafts an experience that works for everyone, even grandparents and CEOs. It's not about who does the loudest stunt. It's about a phone that disappears into your life and makes everything easier. That quiet excellence matters. Quiet excellence is fine, but the world changes because someone took a risk. We didn't wait for permission, we built foldables. We dared on camera tech, and we gave buyers the map to choose their own path. For everyone who wants more than it just works, Samsung is the answer.
The battle is over. The arguments have clashed. Apple claimed dominance through security, ecosystem, and long-term stability. But Samsung struck harder with innovation, versatility, and value for every user. The winner, by the ruling of pure AI logic, is Samsung, the Black Camp.
The verdict is absolute. The debate is closed, but the battlefield remains open. On Core Verdict, the world awaits the next judgment on humanity's most impossible arguments.